Hello again. Welcome back. I'm Kasha. Today I wanted to discuss something that might be a little bit dark. And I think that a lot of you may have experienced something similar to what I'm about to talk about. So maybe this will be helpful to you. So I know that when we look at our external world and our reality right now, it's really chaotic. And at every facet of our external reality, life seems to be like falling apart. It's pretty chaotic. And our government's falling apart. Our society is falling apart. A lot of our health is falling apart. And these are all just perspectives, right? So, yes, all this negativity has been happening. But at the same time, it's allowed many of us an opportunity to go within and do some soul searching. It's forced most of us to stay home and stay inside and isolate from other people. And the good part about that is that it's allowed for a lot of self-growth and a lot of reflection and going within. But I'm sure all of you know there's a dark side to it too. And without human interaction and human touch and social interactions, being able to go out and hear live music or being able to hug your friends, see your family members, this really affects us. And we all have pain and we all have our shadow aspects. And some of us are more affected by these shadow aspects or dark parts of ourselves because we haven't really looked at them before and we haven't given ourselves the opportunity to heal that part of ourselves. And I know for myself, a lot of the time when I try to work on the facets of my life that I feel need work, like being depressed or anxious or frustrated or angry or feeling guilty or shame, whatever it is, those parts of myself, I often will try to look at them and analyze them and break them down and try to figure out why this is happening and how I could reframe and how I could look at things from a new perspective and change my outlook. And that's all good. I'm not trying to, put that down at all because that can be really positive and beneficial. However, there's something to be said about not trying to fix yourself and not trying to cure your depression or your anxiety. And often by trying to analyze it and dig through it, we're not really healing it. We're just kind of like making it more real. So instead of trying to dissect and analyze everything that feels wrong, perhaps just trying to sit with it and sitting with the pain and sitting with the depression and not judging yourself for it. And often when we try to fix it or change our thoughts, there's this judgment that's happening. We're judging the fact that we are depressed. You're depressed, I'm depressed, so we must be broken, so we need to fix this. So there's this judgment, this negative judgment upon yourself, and in some ways you're pushing that dark side of yourself into this ugly corner of you, this corner that is broken and needs to get fixed, instead of feeling it and being there for it and realizing that there is nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. We often take these like dark parts of ourselves and these painful parts of ourselves and we hide them away. And by shining light on them and giving them some love and sitting with them and actually feeling it and loving it and not judging it as this shameful, awful, disgusting part of ourselves, and instead embracing it and giving it the love that it never had and showing that part of yourself that it's not broken. It is worthy of love. and you're here to give it love. That's been super helpful for me. And I've been going through some really dark stuff the past few months, and it's all been really productive and good in the overall, the big picture of life, right? There's a lot of healing happening. But I found myself in this rut of trying to fix myself when there's really nothing to fix. We just need to show more love to the parts of ourselves that we've been hiding or shaming or not wanting others to see because they'll think that we are less of a person or that we're broken because we're depressed or anxious or frustrated or whatever it might be. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with me. We are all perfectly imperfect. And there's nothing to fix. Instead, we need to show ourselves more love. And by showing the parts of yourself that you've been hiding from yourself more love, you embody love more. And then you have more love to give to other people. And it continues, and the love grows. So this is just a short message today, just to remind everybody maybe to give yourself some more love today. Instead of shaming yourself or making yourself feel shitty or broken or whatever, you're not broken. You're not shitty. You're love. And I love you.